This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus. Hey, let's 11 Universe, it's Mania Del Zander, and welcome back to ARW. It has felt like a long time coming to be able to say that once again. And folks, we are kicking off ARW's first episode of the new season. Its first real episode of the new season, with the ARW Women's Championship on the line. Making her way down to the ring first, the challenger, the one-horned devil of Baldur's Gate 3, it is Karlach. Making her way to the ring, the winner of the 2024 Nanny Memorial Battle Royal at Zander Mania 8. She was the last person to challenge for the ARW Women's title as well, back at Annihilation 2024 from the very brief return of ARW. But now we're back full time. We're actually doing this. It is brand new era, our special first episode. Bring ARW back to LS11 Universe. And here comes the champion. Fresh off a win, albeit a controversial win, but a win is a win, as they say. Back at Crisis and Infinite Squared Circles this past weekend. Look in the sky. It's Power Girl. The ARW Women's Champion is here. Power Girl set for her first defense of the title in over a year, going on 2 years almost. What more fitting way to kick off a new year in LS11 Universe than to bring back a fan favorite show after all these years of everybody waiting. You all waited long enough. For 4 years, you practically begged for ARW to come back to LS11 Universe. And now, it's officially back. And much like the original ARW, we kick off with a women's title match. Let's do this. Power Girl ready to defend the title one more time against Karlach. They had a hell of a matchup back at Annihilation for that title. Here we go. They lock up. Who's going to get the better here between these two powerhouses? Power Girl getting her around the waist now. Karlach trying to fight back into it now. Karlach swings it around, taking her down into a chin lock. Power Girl into a head scissor now. You got to keep in mind, with ARW now, the restrictions on powers has been lifted up significantly now. The ARW dimension only slightly diminishes powers and uses more energy from the competitors for them to be able to use their powers. But now, Power Girl has got more of her raw Kryptonian strength. But Power Girl, she is a Kryptonian, so she's susceptible to magic. As there's a big shoulder block from Karlach now, and Karlach burns with that magical energy of the Infernal Engine. Where her heart should be, she burns with the heat of a sun in some cases. He brushes off that shot from Power Girl and answers back with a right hook. Power Girl runs in. Massive spine buster from the challenger. And into a power slam. Karlach knocking her down now. Power Girl pulling herself into the corner here. Karlach goes for a big clothesline here. Countered in the midsection there. Rolling for a headbutt. Karlach answering back now. Karlach into a clothesline. Ducks her, sends her off the ropes now. Back body drop into spine buster from the one-horned devil. Power Girl answers back with a big drop kick of her own though. Follows through, leg drop. Knocks her off her feet here. Power Girl getting Karlach back up to her feet now, and Power Girl kicks her in the midsection. Grabs Karlach here, and Power Girl throws her across the ring, knocks her into the referee. Karlach's got her, though, dropping her in the corner of that jawbreaker into that middle turnbuckle. I think the strangest thing about all this, if I'm honest, is seeing the new ARW logo in the center of the ring. After so many years, a rebrand finally happening, a bit of a facelift to the logo finally happening. Power Girl now swings back through, knocking back Karlach. Power Girl swings her around, scoops her up on her shoulders into electric chair drop, taking her down. On the leg, into a cover now. Power Girl's got her down. 1, 2, kick out from Karlach. For the kick now, going in for the boot. Karlach, no. Power Girl. Answering back here. Here we go. Big shots going back and forth from these two powerhouses. Power Girl looking to make sure that her first defense under the new ARW doesn't end with an asterisk over it. Doesn't end in controversy like her matchup with Elizabeth Bell did this past weekend at Crisis. And now these two women swinging for the fences at one another. Who's going to get the better of the strike exchange? Oh, it's Karlach. And up and down with that knee strike into the cover. 1, 2. Power Girl kicks out. Karlach's got Oliver kick to the head, though, from Power Girl, knocking her down. Going down, ground and pound here, firing away, punches to the head. And now Karlach, no. Power Girl answering back. Power Girl goes for a kick. Karlach, no. Power Girl. Back again here. Karlach, kick to the midsection. Lifts her up. And powerbomb into the cover on the champion. 1, 2. Nearly wins the gold. Power Girl pulling herself into the ropes here. Karlach. No, knocked back by the champion. Power Girl looking for headbutt, taking her down. Going right back down in the ground and pound. slap to the head. Karlach back to her feet, though. Power Girl. Oh, the official got caught in the in-between on that one. Into the midsection, though. Power Girl. No. Karlach with the headbutt. Karlach coming off the ropes now. Hits the big splash. Into a cover. For the one. No. A little bit of a slow count there by the referee following getting hit by that kick from Power Girl. Right there, Power Girl kick to the midsection. Wait a minute. Power Girl with power trip. Stacks Karlach up into the cover. 1, 2. No, we're not done yet. Karlach is down outside the ring, though. Power Girl. Here we go. Looking to go up. Up and away. The head there from Karlach. Punch to the midsection. And punches her in the head. For the count of 2 here. Taking her back up to her feet now. Karlach with Power Girl. Into the barricade. Pulling her back in now. Power Girl scooped up. Knee into the back. And again. And Karlach throwing her into the ring apron. Might have caught the apron or the post on the way down as well. Karlach trying to just take down the champion here. Back into the ring at 7 now. Karlach getting Power Girl back to her feet here. Goes for the kick. Swung around again. Forearm strike knocking her back. Throws her over the top rope, out to the floor. Karlach getting back up to her feet, though. Goes up to the top rope. Power Girl. No, Karlach leaping over, and Karlach running shoulder block. Grabs her back up to her feet now. Power Girl's caught. Karlach pulls her in, scoops her up, and Alabama slam knocking her down. Whoa, avoids the kick. Karlach now. Gets caught. Power Girl kicking her back, though. Knocks back Karlach into. Oh, avoids the roundhouse kick. It's caught now. Fall away slam. No. Karlach getting knocked back. Power Girl. Swings her around. Into. Another electric chair. Some of the bruising on the chest of Power Girl. But everyone's favorite part of her costume. No! Karlach still in it. Power Girl. Kicked in the head now. Counter for counter again. Karlach. No. Knocked back. Power Girl. Kicked back. Karlach. No. Who's going to get the better here? Power Girl has got her for that second kick. Into a second. Power trip. Stacks are up. 1, 2, 3. Power Girl retains. Just like that, Power Girl with the big retention tonight. The champion retains in the first match of ARW Episode 1. Your winner, and still ARW Women's World Champion, the daughter of Krypton, Power Girl. Hell of a matchup to kick us off tonight as Power Girl taking the ARW Women's title back. Huge win there for her. We'll get that new logo put on it soon. Got plenty more coming up, though. You know, you're not who I expected to see first thing when I got backstage. And you're not the Zander Carver I remember. What makes you so sure about that? I've done battle with Zander Carver many of times. You wear his face, but I know you're not him. Yeah? Well, did you see what number you got in the Gauntlet tonight? I did. And while I'm appreciative of the opportunity and respect that you know my power, decision that makes me know you're not him, because he would never do something like that for me. Well, if you want it taken away, then just say so. I think you and I are going to get along just as well as the real Zander and I do. Like I said, I'm the one and only true Zander Carver. Well, we're going straight into more championship action because up next it is time for the ARW Interdimensional Championship to return. As get ready for a jungle beat. Because here he is. The king of the jungle. The leader of the bunch. Donkey Kong. Making his way down to the ring. He is only one night into being an ARW and he is 29-0 because of that gauntlet. And how gauntlets work for win-loss records in LS11 Universe. Counting as individual matches rather than just one match. Because if you ask me, beating 29 guys in singles matches in a row counts as 29 wins. And Donkey Kong looks to become the Interdimensional Champion tonight. Shout out to our friends at the League of Nations. Big Donk. Get him. Here comes the champion. Homer Simpson. Homer ready for his first big defense of the title in the relaunched ARW. First time we're seeing him with that interventional title. It's newly redesigned. Gonna have some small tweaks to it along the way over time. Homer Simpson. Let's do this. Homer and Donkey Kong. One down. I think this is the first time we can say this about the championship. The first time we can say this in the new ARW. As Kong looks at that interdimensional title. Official holds it high. Homer and DK. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong coming out of the gate here. Into the corner, throwing himself at Homer. Homer goes down now. Donkey Kong. Whoa, Homer ducking him here. Homer. No! Taken down by DK. Donkey Kong now fired away at the midsection. Uppercut. Down goes Homer. Homer Simpson getting picked back up to his feet here by Donkey Kong. Kong scoops him up, slams him down. Going about as well as the Gauntlet match went. Homer turns it around with a hip attack there. Donkey Kong. For him, Homer. Shoved back again by DK into another clothesline. Donkey Kong's got him back up to his feet now. Donkey Kong. Look at the history of that Interdimensional title. Some of the names that have held it. The Dragonborn. Bowser. Captain America. The original Captain America. Steve Rogers. Waluigi. T-Money. Terry Crews. Little Mac. Spider-Man. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, the Ultimate Spider-Man, Johnny Cage, Captain Falcon, Bane, and now Homer Simpson, who won it when it was vacated following Steve Rogers' retirement at the end of the original ARW. Homer goes for a big chop, Donkey Kong. Oh, the winding uppercut, taking down Homer. And now Donkey Kong gets him back up to his feet, scoops him up now, Donkey Kong. Gorilla press into moonsault. Puts the leg on Homer Simpson. 1, 2. Homer Simpson kicks out. Now Homer stepping back. Right hook trying to knock back DK. Donkey Kong now knocked back again. Headbutt from Homer. Homer knocking him back. Homer. Into belly-to-belly on Donkey Kong. Homer telling DK to get back up to his feet now, and Homer trying to grab Donkey Kong, who's answering back, though. Donkey Kong. Jungle Beat. And follows it through with a second one. 1, 2, 3. And I don't think there was anyone that doubted it. Donkey Kong is Interdimensional Champion. Homer Simpson just gets annihilated. The King of the Jungle is on top with the Interdimensional title. DK picks up the win tonight. Donkey Kong knocking Homer Simpson out with a pair of jungle beats. DK has done it. There's the Interdimensional title. It is so tiny in his hands. But he's done it. He's gotten the title in hand. His hand is bigger than the whole belt. How the hell is anyone going to take him down? DK with the win. Hey, old man, I got a bone to pick with you. Oh, hey, Zander. Don't you hey Zander me. What the hell was that call about on stream the other night? What phone call? When you made grand title matches $20, I ended up having to defend it twice earlier today. I never called you the other night. You very much so did. When was this? 9:30 p.m.? 9 p.m.? Zander, I was back home in London. You know what time it would have been there? 3 a.m. So no, I did not call you at 3 a.m. Well, if you didn't call me, then who did? It sounded just like you. Honestly, if I didn't call you, and I swear I saw you with short hair and a goatee earlier, I have a bigger problem on our hands around here. Alright, folks, this is a big one. There's no title on the line in this one, but this is a grudge match going back to the short-lived ARW Season 5, where the Zander Mania After Party and Return of ARW was crashed when Superman was getting his one-on-one shot at the ARW World title and looked like he might have had Carnal beat for it. The main event was interrupted. But now, with powers enabled again in ARW, the strength difference will come to fruition. Superman gonna get his pound of flesh. And I think there is every single person in LS11 excited for what is about to happen. As here is Superman making his way down to the ring. The last son of Krypton. Superman, former ARW World Champion and ARW Tag Team Champion, makes his way down to the ring. This is huge for ARW tonight. Superman looking to dog walk someone we might be on the verge of the dog walking of a generation. And I gotta tell you, I am thrilled that this might finally be happening. And I think everyone else is as well. But now, here is Homelander. For ARW champion in his own right. It's about to go down. Why is Homelander looking like that? He just looked up at the production area and mouthed now. Oh my god! ARW just got engulfed in red solar light! Homelander is apparently paying off production! Because, folks, if you don't know, Superman's powers are gone under a red solar light. Under the red sun, Superman is weakened. His powers slowly drain away under red sun energy. And Homelander, apparently, having red sun lights put over the arena tonight. Superman can't even hold him up for long. Homelander going right after him now. Homelander taking down Superman. The Earth's yellow sun is what allows Superman to heal. It's what helps boost his powers and give him the superhuman powers he's got under the red sun. He's like a normal guy. Homelander, he doesn't have anything like that to nullify his powers. Who the hell did Homelander pay off to get away with this? As Superman trying to fight back with a headbutt. But Homelander just ambushing Superman now. We thought it was going to be a one-sided fight in Superman's favor, but now it's going the other way. It's Homelander going for that big punch. Superman answering back, though. Going for the uppercut. Superman getting knocked back now, and now Homelander, the big jabs coming in. And Superman throws a big shot, but Homelander blocks it. And every big shot Superman's trying to throw now, Homelander's just able to counter. Homelander. Again, we thought it was going to be one-sided, but not like this. Not this way. Homelander with the punch to the head. Choke slam to Superman. Now Homelander tries to grab him. Superman planting himself, though. Superman with his last gasp. Superman into a last gasp, trying to choke Homelander out. But I don't know if he can't get the arms fully around the neck. Homelander's able to fight back easily. Homelander drops him again. Homelander. One, two, three. Thanks to the red sun over the ring. The red solar lamps over the ring. Homelander just dominated Superman. Superman's the heart and soul of ARW nowadays. One of the top names ARW's ever had. And Homelander found a way to get rid of his powers. Everyone knows Superman's bigger, stronger, faster, better than Homelander. You take away his powers and Homelander's just a bully. Hold on a minute. What's Cornald? What the hell's Cornald doing out here? He's got a necktie on, but no collared shirt. He's circling the ring with Homelander in it. Cornald is here. What the fuck are you doing here? You're banned from competing in ARW. You're right. I am banned from competing in ARW. But you know what I'm not banned from doing? Running the show. What the fuck? Yeah. The LS11 board has got a new member. Introducing you, Homelander, to your new ARW General Manager. I'm gonna tell you what. That kind of bullshit, not gonna fly with me in charge now. You had your fun with Superman tonight. But rest assured, I am not going to let you get away with that nonsense ever again. You lay your hands on me, you're fired. I lay my hands on you, I'm fired. Seems we've got an impasse then. Does. So, just remember, John. Don't ever fucking call me that again. There's a new sheriff in town. And next time you fight Superman, We're going to make sure there's not a single red sun lamp in the arena. Now get the hell out of my ring. All right, folks. Well, coming up next, we have got the ARW Women's Tag Team titles on the line. We've kept this one purposely under wraps because making their debut in ARW, it's the Z Team. The duo of Blonde Blazer and Invisigal. If you don't know who these two are, they are from the game that took the world by storm in the fall of 2025, Dispatch. Blonde Blazer and Invisigal uniting tonight here in ARW for the ARW Women's Tag Team titles. This is big, having these two in ARW. And their opponents. Here are the ARW Women's Tag Team Champions. Wonder Woman and She-Ra making their way down to the ring. They won the gold back at Annihilation 2024. And now tonight, they finally defend the gold. How will their first defense go? Wonder Woman, the most successful women's tag team champion in ARW. She is a 4-time champion, twice with Lara Croft, once with She-Ra, once with Captain Marvel, who we'll actually be seeing here in just a little bit. So, Wonder Woman and She-Ra have made their way to the ring. There are the ARW Women's Tag Team titles. Without any further ado, it is going to be Blonde Blazer starting it out up against Wonder Woman. Let's do this. Blonde Blazer taking the hit and shoves it back at Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman with the clothesline. Blonde Blazer goes down now. Wonder Woman, former ARW Women's Champ in her own right, goes for her, countered by Blazer. Blazer shoving her back, sends her off the ropes. Into, they collide there. Big boot from Wonder Woman now, and Wonder Woman, the corner tags in She-Ra. She-Ra standing, towering over Blazer here. Now Blazer runs into a punch in the midsection. Blazer thrown in the corner here. Countered there, knocks back She-Ra though. Blonde Blazer taking her down. Now Blazer getting her back up to her feet here. Blonde Blazer to the midsection. Coming on the ropes. And Spike Hurricane Rana taking down the Princess of Power. Back up to her feet. Goes to the right hook. Gets knocked back though. She-Ra's got a hold of her. Scooping her up now. And She-Ra's got her up. And stun gun takes her down. But Invisigal taking the cheap shot on the way down. Vizzy knows she's going to have to fight a little dirty to try and help her tag partner in this one against someone that is twice her size. As now She-Ra telling her to get back up. She-Ra goes for that thrust kick, gets caught, taken out of the leg. Tag made, and Invisigal is in. Taking her back up to her feet now, and Invisigal And then now, Sling Blade from Invisigal into drop kick. Invisigal, whoa, wait for the moonsault. Wonder Woman out of the way. Vizzy is definitely outmatched here. She is significantly smaller than everyone in the match. She's going to have to fight a little underhanded to do this. But she's a reformed villain. That's the whole point of Dispatch. With the SDN is the Superhero Dispatch Network. And the Z Team is they reform villains who want to do better with their lives. And that's what happened with Invisigal. Off the ropes, Wonder Woman leapfrogs her now. Wonder Woman moving her up. Invisigal taking that shot to the midsection. Hits her with a big kick there. Knocking Wonder Woman down, getting her back up to her feet in Invisigal. Back to the midsection now. Invisigal grabs the rope, springboard into a big kick there. Takes her down. Going down for ground and pound on Wonder Woman. Getting her back up to her feet now. Away at her now. Invisigal firing back. Goes for Wonder Woman who counters. Grabs a hold of her now. Getting her back up to her feet. Pulls her in and into the corner. Tag made. In comes She-Ra. And punch to the midsection. She-Ra now taking her down. Invisigal finds the weak point, going for the ribs. Back, pulling her in now, and flatlines her, taking her down. Grabs a hold of her now, getting her back up to her feet here, and Invisigal with She-Ra into the corner of the Z Team. Tag made. And here we go, off the ropes for double shoulder blocks. Oh, but wait a minute. She-Ra getting back up. Blonde Blazer, though, capitalizing because Vizzy had her distracted. Blonde Blazer has her up. She-Ra counters, though. She-Ra with Blonde Blazer off the ropes. Ducks her. And leapfrogs her into Superman Punch. The big knee strike. Blonde Blazer. Drop kick. Takes her off her feet. Blazer getting her back up to her feet now. And Blonde Blazer. Big chops now. Knocking her down. Has her down to her knees. And she's still almost as tall as her. Hits her with a sliding knee strike. To a cover. Wonder Woman making the save. And now Blazer getting her back up to her feet here. Blonde Blazer. Slap in the face now. She-Ra who catches her, though. She-Ra now pulling her in. Knees to the midsection. Taking her down. Tags Wonder Woman back into the mix now. And there's a kick in the back from Wonder Woman. As she has Blonde Blazer down now. And Wonder Woman, no. Blazer with the DDT. Blazer now getting her back up to her feet here. Big slap to the face, kicking away, knocking back Wonder Woman. Blonde Blazer's got a hold of her here. Throws Wonder Woman off the ropes. Sling Blade. Tag made to Invisigal. And double axe handle there. As now Invisigal goes into the corner for springboard moonsault. Back up to her feet here, and now big punch to the head. Takes down Wonder Woman into a cover. One. There's She-Ra for the save. Invisigal getting Wonder Woman back up to her feet here, and Invisigal with Wonder Woman. The corner. Goes for countered. Wonder Woman now into a big jumping neck breaker to Invisigal. Takes her down. Picking her back up to her feet now. Wonder Woman swings her around. And scoops her up. Sidewalk slam. Wonder Woman now going towards the corner. Tags She-Ra back in. Now She-Ra grabs a hold of her here. Pulls her in. Knee to the midsection. And again. She-Ra going up to the top rope now. Gonna look to fly here. She-Ra coming off the top. Goes for a big thrust kick. Invisigal getting some separation. Whoa, managed to cut her open there. I think she kicked the crown, and the corner of her crown hit her in the head. As now Blazer getting her back up to her feet, and Blonde Blazer gets her up for Dominator. Blazer into the cover now, and Blonde Blazer for the 1, 2, no. Wonder Woman with the save. Now Blazer hits a big springboard moonsault. On Blazer now. Feeling it. We go. On Blazer's getting fired up here as Wedman and Visigal running around ringside. Taking down Wonder Woman with a flipping cutter. She-Ra's now got Blazer, knocks her into the referee. Hits her with an STO. I'm going to get back up to her feet now. Blazer in trouble. She-Ra going to look to finish the job now. She-Ra goes for her. Countered. Blazer. No, countered. The ropes now. Whoa. This is the chop here. Getting pulled in. Knee off the jaw. She-Ra went for the moonsault. Blonde Blazer out of the way now. Blonde Blazer swings her around. Chops her. Here we go. Chopping her and punching her down. Hits the ropes. With one giant knee to the head. To the cover. 1, 2, 3. We got new champions. New women's tag team champions crowned tonight in ARW. A big win there tonight, as Blonde Blazer and Invisigal have become the new women's tag team champions here in ARW. It's a brand new era for sure, because we got brand new champions. They did it. All right, folks, well, coming up next, the following contest set for one fall is for the LS11 Grand Championship. Making his way to the ring, having his first singles match since Zander Mania 9. Zander number 5 is in the house. The Wah is back, and he is finally getting his title shot against Zander after 10 years. 10 years. So Zander number 5. Made his way down to the ring. And now the champion. Why not? Why not bring back the Macho Zan attire one more time? Zander, Carver, and Sabrina Carpenter making their way down to the ring. I guess he had the attire on hand in the ARW locker room. And I mean, I've been told that his black and gold attire he was wearing earlier today got pretty messed up during the beatdown on TNA. So, Zander stepping back up tonight. A Let's do this. LS11 grand title on the line. Zander and Zander number 5 finally going at it. Like I said, this has been 10 years in the making. It was the very first Zander Mania, where Zander number 5 won a triple threat #1 contenders match against Zander number 3 and the long-forgotten Zander number 4. For a shot at Zander's at the time YouTube Universe Heavyweight or YouTube Let's Play Championship at the time. He never got that one-on-one match while Zander was champion. Zander now, knee into the back. Now, finally, all these years later, Zander number 5 is getting that title shot because of, we think, Doc. But Doc is saying that it wasn't him, but it looked and sounded just like him. But we've been seeing weird stuff all for the last 2 weeks since ARW made its return. As now, Zander number 5 out of the way. Zander into a running choke takes down Zander number 5. Way in now, Zander countered. Zander number 5 goes for him. Counter. Counter for counter here now. Knocking him back is Zander number 5. For the chop. Zander into the swinging code breaker. Taking him down into the cover now. Zander number 5 is down. Zander, no. Kick out from Zander number 5. Midsection now, and Zander number 5 pulls him in, scoops him up, and the man that we call the Wandertaker for Zander Mania with a tombstone. Number 5 is currently 5-0 at Zander Mania. I wonder who the streak is going to be put on the line against at Zander Mania 10, the actual 10-year anniversary since we skipped 2018. Coming up in just a few months' time. We're in January now, so the road to Zander Mania has officially kicked off. As Zander and Zander number 5 now throwing these big shots at one another here. Gonna get the better here of this one. Big shot after big shot from both men. Zander and Zander number 5 chopping back and forth. And Zander getting the better of him. Zander's got him down now. Zander goes up to the middle rope here, and Zander goes for a diving knee. Zander number 5 out of the way into big shoulder block there, taking him down. For the elbow, Zander into the running choke, knocks him off his feet again. Goes for him, kick to the head there from Zander number 5 here. Number 5 on the ropes goes for the big splash. Zander gets the knees up. Now Zander number 5's got him on his shoulders here, and Zander number 5 hits him with the big drop there. Now off the ropes there's the splash, hooks the leg into the cover. For the 1, kick out from Zander. Now Zander number 5 runs into him here. Zander ducking underneath him here, grabs onto him from behind now, slamming him down by the back. Zander number 5, whoa, he's caught. Zander's got a hold of him now, and Zander, that massive knee drop there takes him down. Going up to the top rope. Here we go. For heat seeking missile. No. Then number 5. Wait a minute. Scorpion death. Wham! For the grand title on the already injured Zander. 1, 2. Zander getting the shoulders up. Of the Scorpion death. Wham! And now Zander, midsection here. Zander number 5 scoops him up and tombstones him again. He's got the legs now. Zander number 5 steps through, tying up the legs into the wham-lock. Number 5 to submit Zander here and win the grand title. He could do it. Oh, Zander fights out of it. Big right hook there now. Has number 5 back to his feet, and Zander hits the 360 code breaker. Going up to the top now. Gonna look to finish the job with heat seeking missile. Following it through by picking Zander number 5 back up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Hooks the arms. Agree. Pulls himself into the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Zander picking up the win. Another one down. That's 3 defenses in one day. And then he has Lethal Lottery this weekend. He's got another defense at LAW on Saturday. What the hell else is this guy going to do this week? Zander number 5 tried his damnedest, but in the end, Zander with the win and the retention. Big win for the Grand Champ tonight. The title staying around his waist. We got plenty more coming up here at ARW. Brand new era. All right, folks, we are going into a 10-man Gauntlet Eliminator. Up next, what this means for this Gauntlet is that 2 superstars start it. Over time, more will enter its elimination, and the last man standing goes on to the Reunion Rumble on February 1st. In 1 month, the challenge for the ARW World title is out first. One of the best from ARW. Former Interdimensional Champion, Little Mac, making his way down to the ring. Little Mac is here. And who has drawn number 2? There's 10 men in this gauntlet. Hold on, I think this is new music. I don't recognize this immediately. Oh, that's because it is! A man we've only seen in ARW once before, and it was a very, very long time ago. John Wick! John Wick making his way to the ring. John Wick. The thing about him is that people with the relaunch of ARW keep asking if he's back. And he hasn't really had an answer yet. But now that his music is hit, and he's marching down to face off with Little Mac, yeah, I'm thinking he's back. John Wick stepping up. John Wick and Little Mac starting off this gauntlet. Every 60 seconds, someone new will enter. As Little Mac throwing a jab here, and Little Mac slapped by John Wick, knocking him into the corner here. John Wick with Little Mac off the ropes and ducks him. Leapfrog under him again. Big forearm there from John Wick, who rolls right back to his feet. Now John Wick grabs onto Mac again and choke slams him. Mac going down. Little Mac's down. John Wick goes for the leg drop. Little Mac out of the way now, and Little Mac, we go, throwing these big jabs here. Little Mac, the best to have never been ARW champion, hits that uppercut, or hits that giant leaping forearm. Now Little Mac going in for ground and pound. Mac getting John Wick up. 1 minute has passed, which means we're about to have number 3 joining us as John Wick rolls Little Mac through into a cover. Mac rolls it back over, though, as Wario Wario coming in at number 3. And Little Mac and Wario had a match on the first ever ARW episode 7 years ago now. Wario's got Little Mac up and drops him with a stun gun in the corner. John Wick has some history with Wario as well. He was involved in the match where Wario and Waluigi lost the ARW Tag Team titles for the first time at Nemesis 2019. That going right back in for John Wick here. John Wick, though, power slam to Little Mac as Wario looking to get us extreme for the first time. Wario slides into the ring now. Wario rolls Little Mac over. Kendo stick to John Wick. Wario into a cover for the 1-2. John Wick still in it. Little Mac getting fired up here. Little Mac, whoa, avoids getting pounced on by Wario now. And Little Mac, headbutt from Wario. Number 4 about to come in here. Mac jumps over Wario now. Little Mac rolls Wario through to get rid of him as quick as possible. Who's out next? Oh, here we go. 1 for the big bad bosses. Former ARW World Champion Sephiroth is here. Little Mac now going to the midsection of Wario, knocking him back. John Wick taking care of him. Star Punch from Little Mac. 1, 2, 3. John Wick looking to get rid of Sephiroth just as quick. And John Wick, what a rolling cutter to Sephiroth to eliminate the former ARW World Champ. No, Sephiroth's still in it. Little Mac now, the big leaping punch to John Wick. Taking him off his feet now. Little Mac looking to run the gauntlet tonight. It's only 10 men, not 30. Little Mac considered one of the best in ARW to never win the world title. And it goes for that leaping forearm. John Wick countered though. John Wick, the throat punch now. Number 5 about to join us. We're maybe halfway through. Sephiroth enters now, and Sephiroth is a former ARW World Champion. Down goes Mac, number 5. Oh, it's Little Mac's old tag team partner, Guile. Sephiroth flies in, goes for him. Little Mac with the clothesline, taking down Sephiroth. John Wick's got a hold of Little Mac now, swings him around. Guile is in. John Wick taking down Little Mac. Now Guile. Guile and John Wick getting into it. Starting to look like a Fortnite lobby in here. Tune in this Saturday for the LS11 24-hour stream too, where Liam Outsider Malone, aka Outsider Themes of the Clon, they and I will be playing Fortnite, I believe, as long as Liam's still available. You'll know if Liam's in the chat because Keanu Reeves is here and John Wick is here, and they are definitely marking the fuck out. And by I do mean Zander, me, Mania Del Zander, speaking on his behalf. We all know. Sephiroth up to the middle rope now as Little Mac in trouble here. Sephiroth kicks back Little Mac and double axe handle. Guile looking into the ring now, grabbing a chair, and Little Mac taking the punches to that of Sephiroth. Number 6 coming out next. Guile with that chair on the face of John Wick. Oh my goodness. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog officially having his first ever matchup in ARW. As Sephiroth with that knockout blow to Little Mac. 1, 2, Little Mac kicks out. Sonic with a chair. Guile with that back fist to Sephiroth. Sonic is in. Sonic the Hedgehog taking down Guile. Now Sonic the Hedgehog. Springboard. Clothesline to Guile. Only one elimination so far, and it's been Wario. Now Little Mac having his arm wrenched behind him by Sonic. And Sonic taking out the arm. Guile with that backflip kick knocks back Sonic. Keanu Reeves. John Wick slides the steps in. Number 7's coming out next. Only 3 names to go after that. Guile trying to take out Wick. Guile's got Wick down. Sephiroth with Sonic. Out next. The man who nearly took down Donkey Kong if it hadn't been for an untimely countout. Captain Falcon a former ARW champ in his own right, is here. John Wick now knocking back Little Mac. Little Mac answers back though. Little Mac going into the midsection of John Wick, knocking him back here. Little Mac, forearm strike. And Mac and Falcon, plenty of history there between these two from the old days. Little Mac, whoa, threw the knockout punch, the star punch at his old tag partner, Guile. Nearly eliminates John Wick. Captain Falcon with Sephiroth, fall-away slam. Little Mac, star punch to his old tag partner. 1, 2, 3. Little Mac with another elimination. Guile is gone. Number 8 about to join us. 2 names left after this as Sonic with a shot to Captain Falcon. Oh, man. Bonesaw McGraw is in next. And John Wick taking the kendo stick to Bonesaw. Now Sonic and Little Mac. We finally found someone smaller than Little Mac. As John Wick with the kendo stick to Captain Falcon. Little Mac with a big clothesline there. John Wick with a neck snap to Captain Falcon. Now John Wick taking down Little Mac here into a cover. Little Mac down. John Wick. Kick out from Mac. Bonesaw finally making his way to the ring. Bonesaw is in. Now John Wick taking down Sonic with that rolling cutter. Bonesaw with a body slam to Sephiroth. John Wick cover on Sonic. 1, 2. Sonic eliminated. John Wick on the board now. Now John Wick. Little Mac popped him up into a punch. And Little Mac now with John Wick back to his feet. Little Mac. It's Johnny Cage out next. Jab there from Little Mac to Sephiroth now. And Sephiroth with Little Mac. Body slam there from Bonesaw. Only 1 name left after Johnny Cage. Who got number 10? John Wick John Wick out of the ring. Johnny Cage grabbing Bonesaw. Pulling him in. He's got Bonesaw McGraw up. And power bombs him. Captain Falcon going to John Wick here. John Wick now. Dropping Captain Falcon. Johnny Cage grabbing the steps now. Sephiroth coming around ringside. Johnny Cage looking at John Wick. Now Little Mac. Oh! Caught Bonesaw napping with the star punch. 1, 2. Bonesaw still in it. Sephiroth now body slamming Johnny Cage. Little Mac throwing the jabs at Bonesaw McGraw now, knocking him back again. Into punching him in the midsection here. Who's got that coveted number 10? As Little Mac with the knockout blow to Bonesaw. 1, 2, 3. Number 10 is Giovanni. Captain Falcon now grabs Little Mac and Captain Falcon slams him. Oh, and Sephiroth says it's on fucking sight with Giovanni. It has always been on sight with Sephiroth and Giovanni. Captain Falcon with that big forearm strike there to Sephiroth. Keanu Reeves, John Wick rather, sent into the announce table there. Little Mac. Now Johnny Cage and Sephiroth. Wait a minute. Sephiroth with Johnny Cage up. 1 winged angel. Johnny Cage still alive. The ARW One-Winged Angel and the Pro Wrestling One-Winged Angel, very differently protected moves. I'll put it like that. Sephiroth with that big splash to Giovanni, though. 1, 2, no! Now Little Mac trying to take down John Wick. And the Bruiser for the Bronx, dropping him. Sephiroth now has Johnny Cage. Wait a minute. Little Mac rolling Sephiroth through. Little Mac. 1, No, Sephiroth kicks out. Sephiroth now swinging Little Mac around. Little Mac swinging Sephiroth around. Star Punch! Into the cover for the 1, 2. No! Sephiroth's still in it. One of these 6 men. Oh, Falcon uncaged. Reuniting in the corner there. One of these 6 men will be either Peacemaker or Spider-Man's challenger at Reunion Rumble as Captain Falcon with the Falcon Arrow. People only asked for him to use it as a big move for 7 years. And it scores the elimination over Johnny Cage for him. Little Mac with the Bulldog from the Bronx. Giovanni enters the mix now, and Little Mac. Double underhook here. Giovanni's got Little Mac now. Little Mac in the final 5. Giovanni tries to suplex him again. Little Mac again just fighting back into it. Now Giovanni and John Wick, an unlikely duo. Captain Falcon with that kendo stick to Giovanni as he falls into a cover on Little Mac. 1, 2. Little Mac kicks out. Now John Wick with Captain Falcon. Slingshot DDT on the apron. And now Wick. Giovanni, wait a minute, with Little Mac. Off the ropes. Big drop kick there to Little Mac. Sephiroth now going after Giovanni here. Giovanni covering Little Mac. 1. No. Sephiroth's got Giovanni now. John Wick dropping Captain Falcon. Sephiroth now, right hook to Giovanni. As John Wick trying to choke out Captain Falcon on the outside. Falcon taps, but it's not going to be an elimination in this situation because he's not in the ring. Now Sephiroth. What an uppercut to Little Mac. Little Mac is down. Little Mac in trouble. 2. No. Sephiroth turns attention right back to Giovanni. But John Wick with the chair to the face of Sephiroth. Giovanni slides in the ring and John Wick grabs onto him. John Wick tying Giovanni up in the ropes and John Wick hammering away at him. Comes Captain Falcon. Whoa. I think he was looking for Raptor Boost. Punch to the head from Giovanni. Now Little Mac going into the midsection of Captain Falcon. Knocking him back. John Wick went for the throat jab. Captain Falcon, the spinning kick. Now, Falcon kick to Little Mac. 1, 2. Little Mac's gone. And knee of justice. Into the cover on Wick. One-winged angel on a chair to Giovanni. 1, 2. Giovanni eliminated. We're down to 3. Captain Falcon, Sephiroth, 2 former world champions, and the newcomer John Wick. Sephiroth now, big knee strike to Captain Falcon. Knocking him down here. Sephiroth going for him. Captain Falcon rolls him through. Big stomp there. John Wick's got Captain Falcon now, and John Wick. Captain Falcon into the corner. John Wick's got the chair here, and John Wick throws the chair at Captain Falcon. And now Wick has got Falcon down. Captain Falcon rolling out of the way. Captain Falcon hitting him with the kendo stick. John Wick is down now. John Wick. Kendo stick to the midsection. And now off the back of Sephiroth. Captain Falcon picking Sephiroth back up to his feet now. Whoa, went for him. Sephiroth got him though. Sephiroth. Do a figure 4 leg lock on Captain Falcon here. Some damage to the legs. Falcon is down. Now John Wick firing away. Big jab there to the midsection of Sephiroth. John Wick dropping down Sephiroth. Into a submission. John Wick trying to rip the arm out of socket on Sephiroth here. Now Wick going for Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon. John Wick is keeping the fight going here. Wick now. Oh, getting caught here. Captain Falcon Sent off the ropes. John Wick. Knocked back with a jawbreaker. Captain Falcon. Into. Rolls him through. Falcon kick. Captain Falcon, the Falcon kick. Dumping John Wick over the top rope. Sephiroth. Spikes Captain Falcon. Into a cover now. Captain Falcon is down. Sephiroth, 1, 2. Kick out. Sephiroth now goes for the kendo stick. Falcon with the knee of justice. And hits it again for good measure. Captain Falcon to go to the Reunion Rumble, eliminates Sephiroth. Now Captain Falcon and John Wick. John Wick with the slap there. Captain Falcon caught. We're down to 2. Powerbomb from Wick. Down goes Falcon. We're either going to have a seasoned veteran of ARW or a brand newcomer. There's John Wick. What a stomp to Captain Falcon. Right into that rubble. 1, 2, 3. John Wick is going to Reunion Rumble. And either Peacemaker or Spider-Man is in for one hell of a challenge. We've only got a couple matches left tonight. All right, folks, up next, we have got a 3-on-3 6-man tag team match for the ARW Tag Team Championships. Because the titles can be defended in 3-on-3 and 4-on-4 situations. Making their debut tonight in ARW, Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. The Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four tonight. Getting their shot at the gold. Obviously, be Reed, Ben, and Johnny. Yeah, I find it weird, too, that on Community Creations we were able to find First Steps versions of the guys, but no good First Steps versions of Sue. We're eventually going to move them towards their rivals' attires because they look better. Sweaters. But now, without Sephiroth by their side, let's see how they fare. Because tonight, 3 of the big bad bosses, they're going in without the numbers advantage for the first time in a very, very long time. The ARW Tag Team Champions. Don't know where Eggman's belt is. But Ganondorf stepping into the leader role for the night. In the place of Sephiroth, who's recovering from the Gauntlet a little bit earlier. The big bad bosses marching their way down to the ring. Ganondorf, as I said, leading the charge this evening. Eggman and Bowser teaming up with him. Big Bad Boss are two-time ARW Tag Team Champions. Bowser is a former Interdimensional Champion as well. They got the win over Pumped Extermination this past week at Crisis in Infinite Squared Circles. Now tonight, they have to defend that gold for the first time. These three are the longest tenured members. Sephiroth, of course, in Season 2 of ARW. Back in 2019, briefly got removed from the group by Giovanni, who took it over. Alright, enough showboating. Oh, let's do this. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks with the Thing and Bowser out of the gate. Ben Grimm and Bowser going at it out of the gate. And Bowser is somehow tanking hits from the Thing. But the Thing with a headbutt knocking him back. Bowser's got him though into a pop-up cutter. What a counter from Bowser. Kick out from the Thing. Bowser running him over now. Ducks him there, does Ben Grimm, but Bowser knocking him back with his shell. Grimm now sidestepping him here, and Ben firing back on him again now. Ben Grimm knocking back Bowser towards the corner. He's got him for a Uranagi. And Ben with the Anaconda. Wait a minute. I see what you're doing there, Ben. As Eggman making the save now, but Ben Grimm taken down by Eggman with a cheap shot. And Bowser taking down Mr. Fantastic as in comes Johnny Storm. And Johnny Storm, flame on! Flies through the ropes. Bowser knocking him back though. Bowser, belly to belly, taking him down. Count of 4 now. Bowser getting back into the ring here, and Bowser. Ganondorf is in now, and Ganondorf into a clothesline, knocking down Human Torch now, who rolls him back through into big kick there, takes him down. Shoulder block there, knocks him down. Form again, countered. Torch now, swinging him back around here. Human Torch. Big drop kick, Ganondorf. Hold him now, and Ganondorf with Human Torch for big suplex. Into a senton there, taking him down. Ganondorf grabs a hold of him now, and Ganondorf. Underhook, Human Torch now. Whoa, rolls back through it. Human Torch rolls him through into super kick. Johnny getting him back up to his feet now. Johnny Storm taking him down. Stacks Ganondorf up now. Kick out from Ganondorf. Now Ganondorf's got him by the throat. Ganondorf choke slamming Johnny. Grabs a hold of him now, getting him back up to his feet now, and Ganondorf driving him down. Gets him down now into a cover on Human Torch. 1, 2, no. Reed making the save. Human Torch now. The Gary taking down Ganondorf. Ganondorf going down here, and Human Torch. The corner. We go. Tag is made. Mr. Fantastic is in. Big drop kick there from Reed. To the elbow. Ganondorf out of the way now, and Ganondorf pouncing on him. Down goes Reed Richards. Now Mr. Fantastic ducking under him into a Pele kick. Taking him down there. Mr. Fantastic now tying him up in the ropes here, choking him out. I'm down in the ropes here, Mr. Fantastic. Choking out Ganondorf in the ropes. Now Ganondorf, hold on. He's got him up. Ganondorf, no. Reed into a chop block, taking him down. Come in, lifts him up, and dropping him with the Brain Buster. A big DDT there from Reed. The takedown from Bowser to save it, though. Right by the throat now, and choke slam from Ganondorf, who did that on one leg. That's the most impressive part, I'd say. The corner now. Tag is made. Bowser is back in, and now, oh God, Bowser's going up. Bowser and Ganondorf looking to flatten Mr. Fantastic. Bowser now scoops him up on his shoulders, and Bowser backpack stunner to Reed. And Mr. Fantastic getting isolated now. Bowser. Look at that military press drop. Taking him down, Eggman. Eggman keeping him away. Keeping him away from the Thing. Eggman into the matchup for the first time now. Just dropping him with that big clothesline. Mr. Fantastic, though, grabs him. Visible Woman getting up on the apron there for a moment. Eggman with a spear. Fantastic knocking him back now. Ducking under Eggman. Mr. Fantastic dropping him with that with that elbow across the midsection now. Eggman down. 1, 2, no. For him now is now Eggman pouncing Mr. Fantastic across the ring. And going, knocking him back. Kick to the midsection now. Eggman pulls him in, pops him up into a spine buster. Saved by Johnny Storm there. It's now Reed sidestepping Eggman now. Reed, no. Eggman pulls him in. Eggman scrambling him. Into the cover now. Saved by the Thing again. Now and hits the big splash. Back to his feet now in the Thing. And now, oh no, Mr. Fantastic swings back around. Enziguri. As now Eggman with another spear to Reed. Reed is down again. Eggman. Mr. Fantastic across the ring, back into the corner. Eggman, wait a minute. Eggman hits the cheap shot on Human Torch. Tags in Ganondorf now, and now Ganondorf. Ganondorf and Eggman working together here. Big takedown to Reed Richards now. Wait a minute. What time is it? It's clobbering time! The thing is coming in like a house of fire. The thing barreling into the ring right now. Into swinging neck breaker. Dropping that elbow again on Ganondorf. Ganondorf trying to fight back now. The thing getting picked back up now. And Ganondorf scoops him up. No. Ben counters it. Ben slamming him down into the Anaconda of Eyes. He's got him here. Saved by Eggman. Here we go. Eggman and Ganondorf. No clue what to do here. As the thing is coming in hot. He's gonna fly. With a crossbody. I'm just showing off now. He comes in. Bowser ducking under him. Bowser looking for shell shock. The thing answers back. Now he's got Bowser down in the Anaconda of Eyes. Ben has got the Anaconda of Eyes in on Bowser. Bowser answering back though now. Bowser. Countered there. Right hook from the King of the Koopas. The thing now. Ben, wait a minute. He's got Bowser. 4. Go to sleep. But look over the other side of the ring. Oh my God. Ganondorf going after the Invisible Woman. Ben going after Ganondorf now. We're laying hands on Sue. Go to sleep. Wait, who the hell is that? Some green woman just showed up and just threw a fireball at the thing. And well, Bowser, as that mystery woman, helping lay out the Fantastic Four. Bowser with another shell shock. Into the cover on the thing. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. And the big bad bosses get the win. Who the hell is that woman? There's something familiar about her, but for some reason she seems like she knows these villains of the 90s from the N64 era, but I can't put my finger on it. But the big bad bosses have found their newest... Oh my God, someone just handed me something. Folks, the reason why this woman is so hard to recognize. If you've never played the game Banjo-Kazooie, you know the plot is Gruntilda trying to steal beauty to make herself beautiful. Well, looks like she found someone to siphon it from an ARW. Because Grunty is here. And she's the newest big bad boss. Just look her up. Google's fucking mouth. Alright, folks, it is the second to last matchup of the evening. It is a tag team match set for one fall, and it is for the ARW Mixed Tag Team titles. Making their way to the ring, Captain Marvel. And making his debut, Shazam! Who, if you didn't know, used to be called Captain Marvel. The Marvels making their way down to the ring tonight. Captain Marvel, you can see that look on her face from the former two-time ARW Women's Champion. She doesn't seem the most thrilled about the very energetic Shazam being on her side, but she's going to make do. She's been a champion many a times before. She's made do before. She'll make do again. There's a reason she was one of the top 10 names in the original ARW. Has one of the top 10 most winning names. I believe she was number 6 overall. But their opponents... they are the ARW Mixed Tag Team Champions. They won the gold back at ARW Annihilation 2024. They are the Conquerors of Outworld. Shao Kahn, his bride, his queen. Zander. Shao Kahn, a former ARW Tag Team Champion as well, formerly alongside Thanos many years ago. Shao Kahn and Sindel stepping into the ring. Gold around both their waists just looks right. Let's do this. And we see new champions tonight. Or in their first defense, will the Conquerors of Outworld pull this one out? So it is Shazam and Shao Kahn starting us out. Here we go. Shazam starts it with a chop and Shao Kahn laughs him off. Punch Shazam. Headbutt from Shao Kahn. Clothesline attempt again from Shazam, but Shao Kahn again just laughing him off into a boot. Shazam might be in over his head tonight. He's got the power of the gods, but Shao Kahn does too. Shazam now punches him in the midsection. Shazam knocking him back, though. He's finally gotten him. Shao Kahn knocking him back, though, into another boot. Taking down Shazam. This is Shazam's ARW debut here tonight. He doesn't want to screw this one up. Become a champion in your debut, and they'll remember you forever. Now Shao Kahn getting Shazam back up to his feet here. Pulls him in. Lifts him up overhead. Shao Kahn, no. Shazam rolls it through into a cover on Shao Kahn. Cover for the one, no. Shao Kahn rolls it back through. One, no. Countered. No, countered. One, no. Now Shazam turns Shao Kahn around. Look at this. German suplex. Shazam into clothesline. Shazam starting to pull it back around here. Shazam. For a kick. Shao Kahn tries to get him by the throat. Oh, he's got him now. Shao Kahn. Choke slam to Shazam. Do a cover now for the one. For the two. No, it's saved by Captain Marvel. Shao Kahn grabs a hold of him. Shao Kahn whips him back into the ring. Into a drop kick. Knocking him down now. Shazam, though. Shoved back here. Shazam. Jumping neck breaker to Shao Kahn. Kahn down. Shazam. Going up to the top rope here. And Shazam. Here we go. Off the top. Flying elbow to Shao Kahn. The cover now. Shao Kahn is down. One. Kick out from Shao Kahn. Shazam now getting him back up to his feet here, and Shazam. Back into the corner now, Shazam. Tag made, Captain Marvel said about time when she gets tagged in. And double axe handle. Marvel now grabbing onto Shao Kahn, punches him in the head. Here we go, Captain Marvel. Dropping Shazam now, down he goes. Or dropping Shao Kahn, rather. And Sindel is in. Sindel into Tilt-A-Whirl. Arm drag. Knocks down Captain Marvel into a drop kick again. Captain Marvel now knocking back Sindel here. Grabs a hold of her. Sindel thrown in the corner here. Captain Marvel grabs a hold of her. Counter with an elbow strike now. And Sindel. Big boot to Captain Marvel. Standing shooting star now. Rolls through into a cover. Captain Marvel down. 2. No. And into a big kick there. Captain Marvel now, big back elbow. Down goes Sindel. And Captain Marvel, well, you can see she thought twice about tagging Shazam in. Into a knee strike, and that might be what costs her. Captain Marvel's own pride and ego about not wanting to team up with Shazam. Oh, into a DDT. Cover now, has her down, cover. Saved by Shazam. Sindel now getting Captain Marvel back to her feet. Goes with a kick, countered. Captain Marvel's got a hold of her now, and Captain Marvel with Sindel off the ropes. Power slam takes her down. Now Captain Marvel goes for the kick. Sindel caught now, and Captain Marvel lifting her up. Sindel sliding through it now, grabs onto her, rolls her through, stacks her up into a cover now. 1, 2, nearly steals it there, does Sindel. Marvel's got a hold of her now, and Captain Marvel. Pump handle suplex. Down goes Sindel. Into a cover now. Hooks the leg on Sindel. 1. There's Shao Kahn for the save. Referee's down. Shao Kahn was choking her out. Captain Marvel pushing him back, though. Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn now. The referee is down and out. His attack, he swings Captain Marvel around. And reverse choke slams her. Down goes Shazam as well. The referee is down, possibly out. Sindel with the big boot. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Referee finally in position. That's it. Shazam had been taken out and rattled. Captain Marvel tried to go it alone, only to get hit with that choke slam by Shao Kahn. Once Captain Marvel got in, notice she looked back at Shazam a few times in that match and just refused to ever tag him back in. That's what led to the ending there. Shao Kahn broke up a pin from Captain Marvel off this pump handle slam here. Referee got taken out by it. So Shao Kahn capitalized during the referee being down, grabbed Captain Marvel, and just slammed her down as hard as he could. Sindel took out Shazam, who when he got back up thought, well, she didn't want to tag me. She doesn't need me. Your winners, and still the ARW Tag Team Champions. Shao Kahn and Sindel. Main event coming up next. I never thought I'd be seeing you again. Circumstances such as this. Have the gauntlet. Good. That is what I've come. This gauntlet does not belong to anyone but me. I am its rightful holder. I am the rightful. You bring a gauntlet with no stones. Man with no powers. The only mortal man between the two of us is you.
I believe that, yes. Or wish you'd had the stones. Where are they?
Stones were scattered. The stones were scattered half a decade ago. I do not need them. Take you down.
You may have once believed that to be true. You will find I am a far different man. You will truly wish I had those stones.
Ugh!
Gauntlet so graciously returned to me. This world will kneel.
All right, well, folks, this is it. The main event of ARW Brand New Era. Here is the challenger. Considered the greatest of all time in ARW. He has more wins in an ARW ring than anyone else in the history of LS11 Universe and ARW. Spider-Man is back. And he is main eventing the night. The lights are the brightest, the crowd is the hottest. Spider-Man stepping up. Taking up the pace into a sprint now as he hits the ring. And Spider-Man looks to bring home the world title for a third time, a record third time, if he wins tonight. So let's bring out his opponent. The ARW World Champ, Peacemaker. The ARW title around his waist. He knocked off Adrian Nova at Crisis a few nights ago. Keep the ARW title here with the ARW. And he holds the title high around his waist as he carries that dove of peace with him to the ring as well. So, let's do this. Peacemaker and Spider-Man finally going down tonight. Question now for Peacemaker is, will he be able to walk out of here tonight saying that he took down the greatest of ARW? Let's do this. Remember, the winner faces John Wick at Reunion Rumble in just 4 weeks' time on February 1st. Spider-Man and Peacemaker one-on-one. Here we go. They lock up. Spider-Man trying to fight into it here. Spider-Man's got him by the head. Look in on Peacemaker now. And Peacemaker. Spider-Man trying to out-wrestle him right now. Has the arm wrenched behind him now. Peacemaker
Back around now as the arm of Spider-Man wrenched behind him down. Spider-Man is down. Peacemaker. No, Spider-Man floats around, taking him down here. Spider-Man. Trying to fight back into it, though. Spider-Man punched back now. Peacemaker. Knocking him back here. Peacemaker. Whoa. Spider-Man. Spanish Fly. Now Spider-Man going for that moonsault. Peacemaker out of the way. Peacemaker's got a hold of him. Has Spider-Man up and down. Taking him down. Peacemaker now getting Spider-Man back to his feet here. Spider-Man sent off the ropes. Peacemaker. Back body drop now. For right hook. No. Countered. Strike. Counter for counter here. Spider-Man. Down on his knees. Peacemaker. Here's back now. Spider-Man. Taken down with a right hook. Spider-Man ducking underneath it now. Spider-Man into Poison Rana. Peacemaker goes down now, and Spider-Man. Relax handles got him here. Spider-Man into moonsault on Peacemaker. Into a cover, has him down. Cover. One kick out. And Peacemaker now kick to the midsection of Spider-Man. Cover counter here as Peacemaker stomps the midsection now, taking him down. Spidey back up to his feet now, and Spider-Man. I go from Spider-Man now, and Spider-Man with Peacemaker up on his shoulders. Fireman's carry. Kick to the head. Now Spider-Man going up top here. Gonna look to fly. Spider-Man with for a 630 senton. Peacemaker out of the way now, and Peacemaker. Look, Spider-Man countering him though. Spider-Man dropping him. Stacking up the champion now. Cover on Peacemaker. 1, 2. Kick out from Peacemaker. Spider-Man goes for a standing shooting star. Going to the back now. Spider-Man getting knocked down. Spider-Man goes for the forearm. Eat. Peace from Peacemaker. Into a cover now. 1, 2. Kick out from Spider-Man. Now Spider-Man. DDT to Peacemaker, taking him down. To a cover now. 1, 2. Kick out from Peacemaker. Now Peacemaker, a right hook connecting the Spider-Man here. Spider-Man back to his feet with a forearm. And now Spider-Man, look at this. Off the ropes for... Goes for a big moonsault. Peacemaker countering. Peacemaker knocking down Spider-Man. So back around now does Spidey. Back into a DDT. Peacemaker down. Both men down. Spider-Man kips back up. Peacemaker, though. Right hook taking him right back down. Spider-Man thought he was getting up, but Peacemaker immediately shutting him down. Spider-Man now answering back here. Spider-Man with a kick. Peacemaker. Go, big shots back and forth here between the two. As Peacemaker and Spider-Man. Trading these big shots here now to one another. Peacemaker. Punch to the midsection of Spider-Man. Into a right hook. Grabs a hold of him now. He's got Spider-Man back up to his feet. Peacemaker with Spider-Man up on his shoulders now. Eat Peace connects a second time. Into a cover now for the 1, 2. Spider-Man still in it. And rolling out of the way now. And Spider-Man forearm to Peacemaker. Relax handle there now. And Spider-Man. Peacemaker rolling under the bottom rope here. Spider-Man. Grabs a hold of him. Right hook connecting now. And Spider-Man. Here we go over the ropes. DDT to Peacemaker. Takes him down now. Spider-Man up on the apron now. And Spider-Man moonsaults onto him. Peacemaker down now. Spider-Man picking him back up to his feet now. Spidey with Peacemaker. Back into the ring. Going up to the top rope now is Spider-Man. Peacemaker's down. Spider-Man 630 connects to Peacemaker. To the cover now. 1, 2. Peacemaker kicking out. To the back now from Spider-Man. Spider-Man now. Oh. To the midsection, Peacemaker out of the way. Peacemaker, here we go. Hits the ropes, shoulder block. Follows through into another one now, and Peacemaker. Up Spider-Man up, here we go. Dropping him there. And now Peacemaker looking for... Oh! Was looking to set up Dove of Peace. Spider-Man with a super kick. Got Peacemaker down now, does Spider-Man. And Spider-Man... with a massive triple moonsault. 1, 2, nearly wins back the ARW title. Now Spider-Man getting him back up to his feet here. Spider-Man goes for the drop kick. Peacemaker taking him down. Peacemaker's got Spider-Man back up to his feet now, and Peacemaker, no. Spider-Man countering. Spider-Man knocked back. Peacemaker. Spider-Man now, here we go. Big strikes back and forth to one another. And Spider-Man going back and forth now. Gonna get the better here between these two. Spider-Man. There's the shot. Peacemaker and Spider-Man now getting back into it. Are the two world-class competitors in ARW. Peacemaker kick to the midsection. And sunset flip to Spider-Man. Do a cover now. Peacemaker. 1, 2, no. Peacemaker wondering what is it going to take to put away Spider-Man at this point. These two have just come out of the gate in a sprint at one another. Been giving each other everything they've got. Peacemaker grabbing the wall crawler. Peacemaker's got Spider-Man. I think he realizes this might be the only way to put him down. Peacemaker with Spider-Man up. 4. Eat peace! Through the table. Peacemaker now rolls Spider-Man over into the cover. 1, 2, no! Into a kick in the head. And now Peacemaker. We go. With Dove of Peace to Spider-Man. Peacemaker's got Spider-Man back up to his feet now, and Peacemaker. No, Spider-Man's answering back. Spider-Man. Spider-Man, look at this. Rolls him through. What a clothesline there. A good night clothesline. And Spider-Man to the top rope now with shooting star. 1, 2. What the hell? That's 2B. 2B taking out the referee. Spider-Man had the match won. What the hell is she doing here? What the hell? That's Gyllenhaal. Gyllenhaal, that's the Red Hulk. We've seen the original Hulk in ARW many a times, but Red Hulk we've never seen in ARW until tonight. As Gyllenhaal, Red Hulk. Dropping Spider-Man while the referee's down. What the hell are these two and 2B doing out here? No! Not like this! Not like this! Peacemaker beats Spider-Man! But what the hell just happened?
What was that? Guile, 2B, and Red Hulk. A trio you wouldn't have a trio I wouldn't have picked out of anyone on the roster to show up. Peacemaker and Spider-Man went to war for the ARW World title. And in the end, Peacemaker is handed the win by 3 rogue characters showing up. And a very dazed referee just gets up to see Peacemaker draped across Spider-Man. Your winner, and still ARW World Champion, Peacemaker. That's going to do it for Brand New Era. Thank you all for watching. I've been Mania Del Zander, and that was ARW. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place, same universe. Special thanks to $10 above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support me directly, and joining you get LS11 member Nitro, Let's Play content, early access to Sanctuary videos, and more.